Well, did you guys ever have any experiences out there?
No.
No. We had lived in a trailer out here for the first 7 years we were married. We had a trailer right here on the farm, and there's a lot of just goofy, weird things that have happened. Like there was this big tree right out here, and there was a big swing on it and all that sort of stuff. And the dog would go insane. This happened on a regular basis. The dog would go kind of insane and stuff, and Jim would get up and Jimmy would get up and go and look at it, and it would be dead night out there, but the swing would be swinging. There's stories. Oh yeah, there's stories. What is that book, Mom, that Hobbs Woods is in with the folklore of it being haunted? Folklore of Wisconsin or something like that. It's actually documented with Hobbs Woods that the woods is haunted. There's the story of the headless horseman. And
well, you know what that really is.
Lots of folklore around it.
I know Tom Guy, who lived right up here, also was a guidance counselor in Fond du Lac. And lots of naughty kids would come out in the woods and hang out at night, and they didn't go home. And in the morning, he would get up in the morning and ride his horse. And he'd ride it through Hobbs Woods. And he knew all the naughty kids, and he would tell them, get home, you're under curfew. You're not supposed to be out here. And the park wasn't supposed to be open. It's only supposed to be open until 10 o'clock. But I think it was Tom Guy who would ride.
You know what? There's not a doubt that it's not, you know.
Because he would ride his horse through there, and probably scared the kids too, you know. But they were not supposed to be out there. We had one kid that came up here on Christmas Eve night. We had been into my mother's for Christmas Eve, and we came home, and it was rainy, snowy, kind of yucky weather. And he came up here. He was almost frozen. I said, "What are you doing? I'm in the woods and I'm stuck." That happened a lot because people didn't have cell phones, you know. He said, "I tried all night. I go back and forth, and I got over a log, and I couldn't." He was way back. He wasn't in the parking lot. So Jim had to go pull him out. It turned out it was Betty's sister's kid. And so I got him some dry clothes. I said, "Go in the bathroom, put some dry clothes on. You're going to be too cold." You know, he was just freezing. And, yeah, kids would do that.
Well, and they always say the Hobbs' house. That's the house that's in the back in Hobbs Woods, but that was always haunted up there too. I mean, there's lots of bad things that happen there. And,
I don't know.
You've heard the Russian roulette and...
Oh yeah, but that wasn't haunted.
No, it wasn't haunted, but it was, this Russian roulette, they were playing Russian roulette. There's been several babies that have died of probably what's known as SIDS that lived up there. And it's just, you know, you think of spooky old houses, it's an older house that's just spooky.
Oh, is it that white one that we saw?
Yep, up in the corner. There's actually two of them up there, isn't there?
There's two houses. One's just like ours.
Yeah.
Pretty much like ours, and then like Mrs. Hack has a house almost like it.
Yep.
Because they were houses those three houses were very much alike, but they're very beautiful on the side. And I don't know what they're like now. I haven't been up there since Pam was a little girl, but I don't think anybody lives in the house in the back at all.
So that's probably fallen apart by now.
Yeah, somebody said they didn't think anybody was living there anymore. But I don't think that really, there's a lot of kids that just like to scare other people when they come in, and they do it for fun.
For fun. They do it for fun. And unfortunately, in the day before it really became a park, some things were worse because that was a big, there was probably a number of party things that were going on out there.
Oh, yeah. Graduation night, there'd be 50 cars pull in there from town.
But the cops watch it a lot closer now.
Well, not so much.
That depends.
I mean, if you're out there all alone, are you going to get out and go and chase anybody? But I always think maybe they should just put a gate thing across there at 10 o'clock so people couldn't drive in there, and then that would solve the problem. But that would be way too much of a problem, I guess. You know, I mean, they do close.
Do the automatic gate like they do at Horicon Marsh, where it comes down and closes automatically?
Well, that would be an expense, but I think that they could have. There's like people up on the hill. They have horses there. They have a gate that closes. It's just bars across, and I don't know if it closes automatic or if they have an opener or whatever. but it could solve a lot of problems. Because people don't need to go out there. There's no lights there. Now they put a bathroom out there. And a picnic table. Now they were never going to do that years ago. That I went to one of the meetings. They said, we don't want people to camp out there. We don't want people to linger. We want them to go walk through the woods and go home. You know, spend an afternoon.
You know what? It's pretty back there. It's very popular. I mean, sometimes there's probably 30 cars trying to park in that area there.
They were parking on the road today, and
Yeah.
Randy had to quit. He was hauling manure, and he
it's
couldn't get
difficult.
out of our own driveway with the tractor in it, so he had to quit. He was kind of upset, but
Yeah.
they park on the road and they're not supposed to. But
There's no place to go.
if I go down there and I see their parking, and I tell them go park in my driveway, and I said you can park there for free. You might have to walk a little bit, but you did come to walk. But if you park here on the road, it's going to cost you, I think it's $86 or something.
Yeah.
And if a bunch comes, somebody calls the police, and because they park on both sides of the road and you can't even get a
Can't
car
get through. Yeah.
And so somebody usually will call. I don't call because I don't want to cause no problems, you know. And because they only stay for a little while, and they bring their kids out. They want to see the woods, you know, in the afternoon, and that's what it was intended for, not for all-night parties and all that kind of thing.
And bad behavior.
Yeah, right. But I said I think a lot of it would be helpful if they put a gate across that they could close at 10 o'clock. If the police is going to come out here and check it anyway, maybe they could do that, you know.
Right.
But I know they don't want to do that, but I think that would be the solution,
Right.
you know, to the problem. And it probably wouldn't, I don't know. I think that if they didn't have all that night traffic, and one lady came out with 5 dogs one day to run in the woods with them. And, you know, that's a little overmuch, you know. And I think she got arrested because she didn't have a license for the dogs.
Oh, jeez. Wrong timing down there to catch them. So, does that give you guys enough information?
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.